You're not an old school one.
Who's your daddy?
He's in.
Oh, that's nice!
When you finish it.
If you don't know already, A-Star's in the building again, and what he's done for G.O.S.H today is he has brought in one of his clients.
Dave, man, big one for the charity.
And he's come purely on the sake that A-Star saves his hairline like he saves mine. So we owe A-Star our hairlines. Unfortunately, I haven't had a haircut in a while. So we need surgery soon. No, but he's done something incredible today. He's brought Dave out for the G.O.S.H, an opportunity for people to see a top UK artist around. And we're going to big up him. We haven't seen him since the Santan Cup.
Is this their way of quitting? Hey, is this your way of quitting? Get on the pitch! Get on the pitch!
Obviously, I heard that the rest of 25 left, didn't it?
No, there's 15 left. 15
This is what I'm saying, this is why I like the dog.
Give me 25.
If you want 25,
Hey, yo.
Go film this, man. Go film this.
What the hell is that? Holy shit!
It's a gimbal.
That's a serious gimbal, isn't it?
What do you think of G.O.S.H, man?
Well, I think if we don't win, none of my boys are walking home. The girls can, but none of them. I will stamp on every bone in their fucking foot because it's all about winning. No, we're going to enjoy it, but we're going to whoop them. In a minute, we're going to open a massive can of whoop out.
aggression. I've got bundles of it.
Leave the
Achilles alone. What's the matter with the Achilles? I need to know about, but he's hiding.
I know I'm bringing you up because we're doing this, and this is home.
So what's the game plan today?
Score one more. Do you like my plan? Yeah. And what you have to do is run that way where their goal is, and then you can run that way as well. Because I don't like people who just go one way. It's not downhill, you know? Fuck that. And life's all about getting the next goal, achieving your next goal. How's that? You like it, don't you? I know he does. Steering wheel boy.
You ain't more than me.
Oh, hey, those are Dino. Those are Dino ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, yours must be mental. Is it?
I ain't got like them black toes like
You got on holiday, what? You doing sandals, no socks?
I don't give a shit.
Baby, bless me with your body. Baby, bless me with your presence.
You win or you lose. Let's get it cracking, bro!
Luca, how many goals you scored today, bro? How many goals you scored today, bro?
What, from centre half?
Yeah, from Selhurst.
I don't know, we'll see. Get up from the corners with big D.
Yeah. Is it? Oh!
That was alright,
Oh, I dragged it.
So today we're here at G.O.S.H. It's a charity that I hold close to my heart because it's for the Great Ormond Street Hospital. We recently done a trench work where we've done Never Been a Keeper, and that was to raise the awareness of what we're doing today. Now everyone here today is of a high profile in the field that they are, and they've come together to raise money for the kids, and that's the most important thing. If you ever can give back, always do. The blessings always make their own way back.
Two touch. Crossbar? Crossbar's gone. It's gone. I'll get it.
Let's go with this.
First try.
Oh shit, hey. Hey.
You might be the truth.
그렇지, 그렇지. Yes, boys.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Come on in.
With around 5 children in the UK diagnosed with cancer every single day, they deserve a future, and you get that humble reminder, not all heroes wear capes. Today's game is in honour of the new Children's Cancer Centre at G.O.S.H, and the aim is basically to save more children's lives. We've got the Crystal Palace Eagles versus the Crystal Kangaroos. You ain't, mate? Go, 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 shawty. It's your birthday. We got party like it's your birthday. And G.O.S.H, it's your birthday. All of a sudden we've got A-Star. Why am I getting excited? It's A-Star from Chesterton. Great guy, but that's a weak attempt. And Big John makes it look easy. Big John? Big G's on the pitch. He starts the attack and somehow Elisa Bostock, former Premier League player, and he plays it to the top of the charts hit. Santan Dave, who uses weak foot and check the skate, puts it in the back of the net. The game's just started. But how about that for a start to this new charity game? When you're looking for talent, you're looking for players. This is a man who's like Kim in Soccer Aid. Every goal for G.O.S.H he scored. What a hero, what a man.
I wish my Palace team could have done that. Might still have a bloody job.
The tempo that the game is played at is always set by the players. You turn up to a charity game, you're there for a good cause, but really? Are you going to score past Big G with a shot like that? I really do doubt it. However, we've got it down on the Palace Eagle side. Jay Bothroyd, left foot one, finds A-Star. Make it about you, A-Star. Jono denies him. Say what you want about the modern day term influencer. These are people that have created jobs for themselves. And you've got the Cavus Weekender, even a Vero out on the wide. He uses a back heel. But people can't ever forget, this is Grovesy. He created the charity event. No one's taking a mick out of him today. One of those weird facts you get told, gingers actually can't ever go grey. But the ginger cabbie, I hope you don't mind me calling him that, his actual name is that, somehow puts A-Star in a black cap and he's through on goal with Big John. He's decided not to take the chance again. And this is A-Star. I'm going to say his name again because anytime there's a clip he wants, he bloody messaged me 8 or 9 times. He don't want to see this clip again. I'm part of this incredible community that's called the Goalkeepers Union, the GK Union. So that is being able to show goalkeepers out there the good, the bad and the ugly. Here's some of the good. Some takers are good, some takers are bad. And some people have... Andy Answer's got that trademark so I can't say it. Anyway, that bit of distribution's a little bit lazy. All of a sudden the man is through a goal with a 6'6" Ugandan. And that's where you show your brawn. You stand up, you get counted, you put everything on the line.
Ref! Do you want to... Fucking come on, you'll be able to laugh. What's the matter with you? Fucking ref needs me. Dave! That ain't his real name. Ain't his real name, is it?
Nothing more confusing than having a righty and a lefty on the ball as they kick towards the home still end stand. It's a terrific save by John Johns. What? You're asking me the question. Why am I calling him Big John? Because there's only one Big G, and there's proof of it. There's only one. I've got to put myself in the vlog. It's terrific ball in, made to look routine. Here he is, Felipe, Colombian international. When I say international, he hasn't ever played for his country, but when it comes to being a famous Colombian, he's one of them. He's giving us our YouTube moment. He strikes it, and then he reminds us who invited him. Everything's done in good humour. It's a charity game. You don't want to see people get injured as Ethan takes out Luca Bish. Santander plays it down the line, and check this gets movement, gets him caught offside. Don't fall in love with these lone players.
Every time. Let me see. Get that spring out. Boy, he was born with his arm in the air, that boy.
The oldest player at Villa is Young. The fastest player at City is Walker. The biggest player at Roma is Smalling. The least threatening player at Real Madrid is Hazard because they've sold him. And the player who's through on goal, cuts his hair, and probably all the rest is this man A-Star. He's through on
a goal and he's hit the bar and he's ended up getting the rebound and he's missed out in the offside position. Ask me for that highlight, kid. I won't be sending it, but it's made the vlog. And here's a touch of class, Chet and Routledge. You never lose it as the sideline tries to kick him on there. And he carries on playing, gets his head up, plays it in. But John does well to sweep up. Even if you are an ex-pro, you get to a point in the game where you are Jared blowing. You think to yourself, Gaffer, surely make a quick sub. It's roll up, roll off. Well, Taser's got his opportunity. His dad didn't turn up. Me and him former night teammates. And he gets a response that he's used to. Basically, he's not going to score. Young Philly starts to see gaps in the midfield as he breaks through. It's a lovely little pass inside, but we've lost possession again. And in these kind of games, you can't afford to do it. Especially with a man up top called Frimpong. What a finish! Dench. Nothing to do with Arsenal, Dench. But however, he's got his team back in it. Wow, this is great camera work by Ben Keys. Usually it's pretty boring on the camera. This has got that FIFA feel to it.
Easy save.
The referee's about to blow up for half time. What do you call it when you turn up for a date with Maya and only Jammer turns up? Ah, for job! Merkel, man! Hey! I don't give a shit. This is one of the very few times that it's not about the result. It actually ain't. So you just got to keep pushing, man. But we was here yesterday. Watching Crystal Palace Nottingham Forest. So now I'm on the pitch. It's mad.
For me, if I had a big cake, I'd give everybody a piece. Even if it was a tiny little piece, you'll still have a piece of my cake. You understand? And that's what we got to try and do. We got to share this experience. Nobody wants to come off, and it's bloody hard for us here, right? And plus the fact we want to win it. What you need to do in these type of things is fill up midfield. Right? Don't get everybody going forward. Don't have 3 or 4 of you waiting for the long ball and be offside. Don't be offside. You can see the fucking defender. Make sure you go that way because you'll be in. Yeah? It's alright, Dave. I'm not going to tell you. You got here just about on time, and I'll let you do it. But what I'm saying, just have a little step that way first. Yeah? In other words, you're going to dance with someone. Don't go like that straight in there. It's obvious, isn't it? No, you go a little bit like that and then in there. People talk about bending your run. I'm not saying that. Just come towards it first. Have you ever seen an accordion? Yeah? When you're playing it, boom, 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 you're nice and that big. But when you ain't, you bring it in. So what we do is we strangle them. You get it? And all I'm going to say is strangle, split, strangle, split, strangle, split.
Just let's have fun. Let's enjoy it. We don't need to go forward every time we get it.
And if you fill up the middle, there's loads of people in there, and that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's enjoy it.
And for our midfielders, I might send us part. For our centre mids, like.
If you ever do another shot like that,
Just think, no, that shot was terrible. Sorry, I apologise. No, that was bad.
I said to shoot
I do apologise, that was bad. There's a couple times that we're passing it to our centre mids, and then they're taking 4 touches, maybe like a turn. And then when we're talking about keeping the ball, like, that's the main thing that makes it difficult, I think. Like, everyone's just taking too long with the ball in the midfield, like, just pass it and then just pass it back to the player that gave it to you, or like 1 touch, 2 touch.
If it's out one side, come back, switch it to the other side. Don't always have to be down one line.
Yeah.
Just come back, switch it, come back, switch it. Just keep the ball.
Can any of you hear me out there? What am I saying all the time? Keep the ball moving. No, keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving. Right? What? No one can outrun the ball. Right? You try it. It's ridiculous.
No. Where's your scissors? Alright, pass it then. Alright, nice to meet you. How you doing? You alright?
Thank you.
Unit! This week we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna big up the unit. Stomp 101. Big up you, Zane. Your story was inspirational. The fact that you came up to a stranger that you don't even know to tell him how you were battling reminded me that the most important thing is never giving up. Keep going, my friend. You're part of the unit. Unit! I prayed for strength when I lost people. And do you know what he said? God says to you, he doesn't give you strength, he gives you opportunity to show how strong you are. How strong are we, chaps? My initials are GK, meaning goalkeeper. I was born to be in this position. Cap Zeno recognises that my inspirational talks have got him through the day. Now you're part of the family, and I want to big up you for your amazing message. Unit! Strangle! Split! Strangle! Split! Inspirational words from Ian Holloway in the changing room. Who thought that would be the combo you always wanted to see? Big G and young Philly, what are you doing? He pushed Big G in a 50-50. Thank goodness he's sharp. Strangle! Split! I'll tell you what, that's one hell of a gaffer. Former Crystal Palace gaffer. And he's got to play his play in a way that would have kept him in the job. What do you reckon would have happened if you had the me and Holloway? This would have been a perfect opportunity for Jay Bothroyd to use one of Dave's song titles. Send me a location, but unfortunately, neither were able to put the ball past the Dutch keeper. Terrific save. 1-1, who would have thought it, especially when you look at the two lineups. The Palace Eagles, if you ask me, are the stronger team. But the Crystal Kangaroos, don't worry about me, mate, are still on the attack. And with a horrible sun, Taze Hassan gets his head up. It's a ricochet of Fring Pong. Dench. And he follows it up. But he is lucky for me, I'm on my toes. The deflection really did make a little difference. But I've managed to sweep up. I came for goals. I'm here for goals. I want goals. What a save. In the space of 2-3 minutes, G's been put on the line. No one's protecting him. Look at that. That's terrific goalkeeping.
Gee, what a save, bro.
5 minutes in and we're getting more action in the second half than we did in the first. All of a sudden we've had 3 or 4 chances. 2 have been to the Kangaroos. 2 chances both end. G.O.S.H, pretty boy, perfect teeth. He was partnered with Conor McGregor the day before. He told me I didn't believe him. He was in a yacht, he was in a jet, he was at a pool party. All of a sudden his driving play has led to a chance. I can't see who's done it, but I know it's in the back of the net. And I'm telling you now, it's that man Santan Dave. I don't care if you're Bridgens. I'm not here to play games. I'm here to score goals. Brother, just put me in it. I'll do what I gotta do. This is Santan Dave. First name David. I don't care who you are. We've got ourselves a star.
Look at the feet. Look at the feet.
Can you imagine if the Dons had a stadium like this?
That'd be sick, bro. Soon come.
Santan Dave has just scored and only a few of us in the stadium can actually contemplate buying Crystal Palace Stadium. As we get a handball in the area by Big G. Bertie Garrett goes for the lob and G decides to use his hand and arm. Hold it, it can't be a handball, he's in the area. Regardless, this is trickery. Kane plays it down the line. G.O.S.H gets it in the dish and is dispossessed as Coach Kane drives inside. As he gets his head up, he looks up, he's not afraid of Paul Hayes, squares him up and leaves his whistle at home.
Wait, is this SC Dons camp?
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
Come on.
The SC Dons family.
I like Philly.
Are you not entertained? You have got the SC Dons skipper playing in amongst celebrities and he's nicked it. Listen, Paul Cooper, you're not a copper today, mate. You don't have to put him on his backside. I have to respect it. I don't actually like it coming off the pitch, but listen, Ian Holloway's made the call, Michael Kernon, fantastic day for Big G. I don't give a shit.
It's an honour to be involved for a third year running. And if you know the record, I ain't lost while I've been here. Oh, 100%. There's a trophy you can see right there. Oh, that's what I've got my eyes on. I've got it on there. And we're going to take it to the hospital this year as well. Can we introduce you to the camera, please? Right. So the captain of the G.O.S.H team, the pink side, is Leanne, and her mum is right here. So, I've obviously been playing alongside her for a few years now. We've done all right. We've got a 100% record. And what do you think about the whole G.O.S.H game?
No, this is brilliant. It is. It's very good. It seems more like you've got more kids here today, from the hospital, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's lovely.
But it's always lovely to see you. And you're my biggest fan in the world.
Right. Quite a few of the stars today are actually from South London, so to be able to play at Crystal Palace, it's an absolute honour. But it goes from being your theatre of dreams to the theatre of screams. All of a sudden, the Palace Eagles have been caught on the ball at Arsenal at the Emirates, and it's not Kevin De Bruyne, it's not Haaland, it's Bertie Garrett. He's actually dispatched it, and Michael Kern's doing all sorts of somersaults. This is not the way we dreamt it. I thought the game was done when I got taken off, but Coach Kane plays for Alvaro, and he's just doing everything he can to run in behind the back line. And that's so important, stretching the game. And Coach Kane chops inside, and it's a lazy challenge. He who laughs last.
That's killer.
Laughs best.
That is killer. You sure?
We're toast, man.
We're toast. England's all-time goal scorer. Tottenham's all-time goal scorer. No amount of margin booing is going to stop the Pokeball from hitting the net. Coach Kane, bulletproof. Brilliant finish. These kangaroos smell blood. And the one thing is, the kangaroos can't move backwards. So once they start attacking, they don't stop. It's a terrific save by Gurn and ricochets. There's about 60 species of kangaroo, and they seem to all be on the pitch as he's diving around. Right, we need the Palace Eagles to settle us down. We can always rely on Routledge as he finds a way. He's not using maps, he's not using ways. He's used the outside of his boot. This game is heating up, and there's no aircon. In the office, there's no aircon. I'm actually sweating in here.
Hey, look at ourselves.
You've been involved with this as well, yeah? How do you feel about being involved in this stuff?
You know what? When you something to do with a kid, especially with Great Ormond Street, I know a lot of people who, as parents, their kids have been had to go to Great Ormond Street for different reasons, and all they ever speak about is how wonderful it is and how the staff are and how they're treated. So it's only right that we're a part of that, we're able to help give back to them, because without stuff like this, they would struggle to do the job that they do.
You get questioned, you get told by your family and friends, this ain't the life for you. What are you doing, man? Choose a safe route. This is your career. You have to trust yourself, and when I say trust yourself, it means put yourself in these situations. Luca Bish, Luca 5-star. Gonna use the Rapona in a ties of ankles. How dare you, kid? I'd like to use this opportunity to apologise to absolutely no one. Luca Bish, Rapona that. Send that clip to your friends. This is outrageous. He's surrounded in a box. But not only does he see the keeper on the floor, he thinks, let me use my opposite foot and put it in the back of the net. You won't see a better looking goal or player today. This has been a game to remember. But I spoke about it before the game. Ronaldinho, 1 million views. Can we get this touched by Santan Dave to 1 million views? That is poetry. But this piece of art isn't finished. Hey, referee's foul. Referee! It's ridiculous. It's that time of the clock, hero time. Alex Ferguson used to call it squeaky bum time for a reason, because you get your half opportunities, and it's whether you're built for it. Is that Felipe? Young Philly? Palace supporter? Yeah, man! King of the Bundesliga at his home club Palace. He's gonna struck it, and there's no stopping that. With less than 2 minutes to go, Holloway has got his Eagles in the lead. Fill up midfield! Fill up the middle! Fill up midfield! Fill up the midfield! The Roos have only got one option, and that's to move forward. But they've gone and met Wayne Routledge, and that Swan has only got one way of offering you a route back, and that's a shortcut. That is absolute Prem standard. The most beautiful feeling in football, the referee's looking at his watch, and then you're reminded that them long necks and long tails kangaroos are being put to the sword. That is it. 5-3 to the Eagles. I'm having my cabby moment, I don't care. I'll tell you when it's good, and I'll tell you when it's bad.
They think it's all over. It bloody well is. Yeah, they can't come back from that.
Hey, Lion! Point at your head like Rashford to come with you! Violation.
In a season to never be forgotten was Arsenal coming in second place to an incredible City side who achieved the treble. And while City were able to achieve the treble in their best season, Chelsea were able to, in their worst season, achieve no trophies. And Arsenal were equal to that. But Paul Cooper, there's your red card trophy. He's just taken out A-star. He becomes the first ever player to be sent off in a Goals for Gosh final.
What was that all about?
Rightfully, with the last kick of the game, Grovesy, charity founder, is he going to put the nail in the coffin? Oh gosh, wrong choice of words. However, that is it. Palace Eagles come out as your 2023 winners with a 5-3 result. I'd love you to like, comment and subscribe. Comment your man of the match before we get to it. And I'd like to say thank you so much for those of you who have donated. It is never too late to donate. And I love this Goals for Gosh charity for all the work they're doing. And I look forward to handing that check over in July. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Idris out. Skipper out. Idris Elba out. Skipper out. Thank you.
You did it! You won us the game! You won us the game!
I don't know. Charity.
We're here for a good cause, Great Wall Street Hospital.
That's right.
Love that, make some
And this is a message for all of you out there, including when you're on your way up. Share the platform. When I was on Soccer AM and I saw all these other grassroots keepers, I was never a hater. I encouraged them to be stronger and be the best at it. This is a young man I've seen grow so much. His consistency on TikTok, his consistency on Instagram, all those platforms. And I want you to keep seeing that and that growth because he's a good person. And when you're good people, your journey's always right. So big up John in the building, bro.
Might start crying, mate. Every night.
That's why it can't be me. No, that's why it can't be me.
Big G, who is this? Who is it?
Oh, you lot, we're back in it! Get out of here!
Rivals to teammates.
Oh, that's how it has to be done, though. Boy, we got everything you've been doing.
Yeah, man.
And you,
bro. Yeah, man, come on, we gotta get a picture.
Hey, big, come on.
the gaffer.
We thought it was going fucking downhill, but we pulled it round. We
Tell us
turned
it.
it round. They think it's all over.
They thought it was over! They thought it was over! It is now! Tell them again, man. We got a big place. A big game, big place.